Kylie Jenner might be the last born of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, but she is definitely not the least. In fact, Kylie is the sister with the biggest following on Instagram. Yet, despite growing up in the public eye, there is still a lot we don't know about this beautiful brunette. And today, we're bringing you the 20 most surprising facts about Kylie Jenner you've probably never heard before. Hello and welcome to Hollywood Heat. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on because we upload 3 new and interesting videos about Hollywood stars every week. You definitely don't want to miss out on all of that free entertainment. Also, please like this video as it helps us a great deal to reach more movie buffs. That being said, let's get started right now. She was a cheerleader in high school. Considering Kylie spent most of her life in the public eye, it's hard to imagine her doing anything a normal teenager would. But it turns out Kylie is a lot more like us than we might realize. According to reports, Kylie cheered on her high school cheerleading team alongside her sister Kendall at Sierra Canyon School in Chatsworth, California. Her cheer career was, however, cut short since she eventually left high school to be homeschooled. Yes, the celebrity can do many things, and that includes making a lot of money. How much money exactly? Well, you'll have to watch the entire video to find out, so don't go anywhere. She is very messy. When you look at the luxurious mansions owned by the Kardashian-Jenner family, you would never think that they are the type of people to leave their dirty clothes on the floor. But it's alleged that not only is Kylie quite messy, she is actually the messiest of the entire bunch. Her looks might always be well put together, but that doesn't mean she's any less of a slob. Who would have thought? She had a mansion built for her dog. We all know that Kylie lives a life of luxury, but what most people probably don't realize is the level of luxury she provides for her furry friends. Kylie has a tiny Italian greyhound called Norman that she received as a Christmas gift from her ex-boyfriend Tiger, and this little pooch has his very own custom-built dog mansion. Not only is the house quite big, but it has heating, air conditioning, and even its very own mini porch. Norman probably lives a life better than most people. He definitely has a better house than a lot of us. She doesn't really watch TV. You'd think that one of the most famous stars in reality TV would enjoy watching television herself, but apparently Kylie's really not big on the small screen. So much so that she didn't even really watch the popular show The People vs. O.J. Simpson that featured her family. She once explained to Glamour UK that watching TV simply isn't her thing, and she has never watched a whole season of any series ever. That makes you wonder, did she even watch her own reality show, Life of Kylie? She also stalks her exes on social media. We've all been guilty of letting our curiosity get the best of us, and then we end up stalking our exes on social media to see what they've been up to. And not even someone as famous and powerful as Kylie Jenner is immune to it. In an interview with Teen Vogue back in 2015, Kylie revealed that while she doesn't obsess over people or other celebrities, she does like to stalk her exes to see what they're doing with their life. Good to see that nobody can resist looking up their exes, not even Kylie Jenner. She's not the best driver. Kylie might be great at a lot of things, but there is one thing she isn't too good at, and that is driving. In fact, not even 3 weeks after getting her driver's license, she was in a car crash. But that's not all. A few months after the crash, she also got a speeding ticket. Her questionable driving skills don't stop her from owning an impressive car collection though. But if you want to hear which luxury cars she's hiding in her garage, keep watching. We'll get to that a little bit later. She spends 2 hours doing her makeup. It's not really surprising that Kylie the cosmetics queen would have an elaborate makeup routine. But what is rather shocking is exactly how elaborate that routine is. Kylie has said that her daily makeup routine consists of a whopping 22 steps and can take her around 2 hours to get done. According to the star, it's because it takes her so long to get ready that she rarely wears makeup and only puts in the effort when she needs to. Now, while 2 hours is a long time to spend on doing your makeup, with Kylie, the time is certainly worth it because she always looks stunning. She doesn't like public speaking. Kylie has been in the public eye for most of her life, so you automatically assume that she's comfortable talking in front of people. including the millions who watch her on television. But according to reports, that is anything but true. The makeup mogul once explained in a video on YouTube that she at one point had to do a presentation at school and got so nervous that she ended up saying her favorite food is soccer and basketball. This just proves once again that you cannot judge a book by its cover, or rather, a celebrity by their persona. She doesn't want to be famous. Much like her hate of public speaking, it should come as quite a shock that someone as famous as Kylie Jenner doesn't want to be famous in the first place. Kylie has always been outspoken about not liking the limelight, and in one episode of her show Life of Kylie, she even explained that fame stresses her out so much that she just wants to run away. It might sound strange that a celebrity like her who makes money off her popularity would want to get away from it. But when you consider the fact that Kylie never chose to be famous, you realize her feelings are completely valid. She's only 5 feet 5 inches tall. Kylie has graced the cover of Vogue and has even walked the runway during New York Fashion Week for Kanye West's Yeezy 2 collection. But she lacks the one thing most models require: height. Poor Kylie comes in at only 5 feet 5 inches tall, and although that's a pretty average height for a woman, it's 3 inches shorter than the minimum height requirement for female models. Still, don't feel too sorry for Kylie, since she's not allowing her height to stop her from doing her thing. Not to mention, even at 5 foot 5, she is the 3rd tallest woman in her family. Nice. Her selfies are a lot of work. When you look at Kylie's selfies on her Instagram, it's easy to believe that they are effortless, but apparently it's the exact opposite. Kylie allegedly has a light that she bought off eBay that she uses to get the perfect lighting. However, even with the best lighting, it still takes a few tries to get that Instagram-worthy shot. Wait till you hear how many tries exactly. Not 10, not 50, not even 100. Kylie has said it sometimes takes 500 selfies to get the one photo she likes. So you know, the next time you take a handful of snaps to get the right one, don't feel bad. Not even Kylie gets the perfect photo on the first try. Kylie has an impressive car collection. Earlier we discovered that Kylie isn't the best driver, but that doesn't stop her from buying fancy cars. Her first car was a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon worth an astounding $225,000. She then also owns a Lamborghini Aventador, a custom Land Rover, a Mercedes Maybach, several different Rolls-Royces, and many more. In fact, this brunette beauty's garage will put some car collectors to shame, or at the very least, make them very jealous. She was bullied in school. Kylie Jenner is one of the biggest stars in the world, but she wasn't always this popular. While appearing on The Ellen Show back in 2015, Kylie shared how she had a history of being bullied. She explained that she was always bullied either by her peers in school or online on her social media accounts. But she also noted that she has to a certain extent accepted it, saying, quote, "It comes with the territory." Good to hear she doesn't let the haters get her down. She was only 9 years old when Keeping Up with the Kardashians debuted. We all know that Kylie has pretty much grown up in front of our very eyes, but once you hear that she's been in the spotlight since she was 9 years old, it becomes a lot more real. That means that Kylie has been in the limelight almost her entire life, and the star even once said that she doesn't know what it's like to live a normal life without all the fame and fans. It's easy to imagine her life is all glitz and glam, but to think she didn't even have a normal childhood, you can't help but feel a little sorry for her. She has a large scar on her thigh. Kylie loves posting photos of her in revealing clothes and swimwear, so to hear that she has a huge scar on her thigh that nobody really knows about is definitely surprising. During a Q&A with fans in 2011, the star shared how she got the scar, explaining that when she was only 5 years old, she played a game of hide and seek with her sister Kendall. While playing, she had to climb up a sharp pole that stuck out from under a gate. However, she somehow slipped and the pole ended up going into her leg. To make matters worse, while pulling away to get the pole out, it tore through her whole leg, leaving a scar on her thigh. Ouch! She's named after her mother. Kylie Jenner is a household name, but it turns out we've gotten her name wrong all along. This celebrity's name is not simply Kylie Jenner, but instead it is Kylie Kristen Jenner. Not only is the name really beautiful, but it's also really special, since she was actually named after her mom, Kris. Unfortunately, Kylie didn't pass the name on to her daughter, who she named Stormy Webster instead. She was in a trademark battle with Kylie Minogue. Back in 2014, Kylie applied to trademark her name for her cosmetics and clothing business, but quickly encountered problems as Australian singer Kylie Minogue had already sold products such as clothes, furniture, and fragrances under the name Kylie. The two Kylies ended up in a long battle over who could use the name for their cosmetics range. At the end, Kylie Minogue took the victory and won the naming rights in court. There doesn't seem to be any bad blood between the two Kylies, however, and even with Jenner losing the naming rights, the company Kylie Cosmetics is still making millions, as you'll find out soon enough, so keep watching. She has written a book. When we think of Kylie Jenner, we think of fashion and beauty. We certainly don't think of novels, but maybe we should, since Kylie, along with her sister Kendall and ghostwriter Maya Sloan, once wrote a book. The trio wrote a fiction novel aimed at young adults called Rebels, City of Indra. The dystopian story follows two girls with superpowers as they embark on a journey together and was published in 2014. We wonder what other talents this cosmetic queen has been hiding from us. She's the youngest self-made billionaire in the world. Early in 2019, Forbes published a story titled America's Women Billionaires and put Kylie on the cover with the headline, "At 21, she's said to be the youngest ever self-made billionaire." The cover caused quite a stir and sparked a huge internet debate about what exactly makes one self-made. Now, while the term self-made is debatable, one thing is certain. Kylie Jenner is making billions with her cosmetics company, and all of that before hitting her mid-20s. But that brings us to the most surprising fact of all: how much money she is making exactly. She makes more money a day than the average American in a year. Kylie is only 22 years old, but according to Business Insider, the star makes around $45,550 every 2 hours, selling makeup to the masses, whereas the median salary for the average American stands at $45,552. That means that in one day, she makes about as much as the average American will make in 12 years. If that's not surprising, then what is? We had a lot of fun sharing all Kylie Jenner's biggest secrets, but which one shocked you the most? Don't forget to drop a comment down below and let us know. Please like this video and help us reach more movie buffs. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next video on 10 kids who grew up to be extremely beautiful. Click on the videos flashing on your screen and keep the fun going. You deserve a break. Thank you and have a good one.